Hey, welcome back everybody. As you can tell by today's title, I'll be doing a chrome delete on the Kia emblems that I ordered from the K5 Optima store. So please do stay tuned. Please do consider subscribing and liking the video. It helps the channel grow a lot. So I just started by actually just placing them on some like newspaper, and I'm going to be taping them on just so that it doesn't get any overspray anywhere else. This is just what came in the package, I guess, from the K5 Optima store. There's a ton of other emblems that came with it for the wheels and the steering wheel. I'll be doing those in a separate video. As you can tell, they're super high quality. The actual black portion of the emblems themselves already have some kind of like a tape on them already, or like a sticker. So I won't be actually doing any sort of taping of that portion there. The product I'll be using today is called Shadow Black, or Black Shadow. I believe it's by Dupli Color. It's a pretty widely available product that you can find at most kind of auto stores in Canada, Canadian Tire, or Walmart. So here I'm just taping this portion up here. Super important just to kind of make sure that you do have some space to spray outside of the actual emblems themselves, just because you kind of have to start spraying off the emblems and in a swift pattern move on to them. So it is a kind of a two-step process. The first step is a base coat that I'll be applying. It does take about 3 to 4 coats in total and about 20 minutes between each coat. So make sure if you do try to do this, you give yourself plenty of time for the base coat and then the clear coat after to harden. It's probably a whole day type of thing. So make sure you do keep that in mind if you do attempt this. The product that I'll be using also is good for pretty much any sort of chrome, whether it be like a metal chrome or actual plastic chrome, like in this case. I've seen really good results online, and I'm hoping that this turns out really good. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see that. So the base coat that I'll be applying is what comes first. This is just a can. It comes in a box of the 2 sets there, the clear coat and the base coat. So I just did this outside. It was an okay day to do it. I wouldn't do it on too windy of a day. So it calls for 2 light coats to start. So here's my first coat here. Simple as that. I started spraying off the actual emblem, and then just with one swift pattern continued on. This is now going to be the second coat 20 minutes later, and also calls for a kind of a lighter coating. And then it calls for a heavy coat at the very end, 20 minutes later after that. And then from there, you do wait and kind of see the color. And if you want to do one more coat, you can. So I did 1 coat off camera, a heavier coat, and then I waited an hour. And then this is a clear coat here that I'll be adding in. So again, I'll sort of start spraying off the emblem and then move on to the emblem with a swift pattern. 2 quick strokes there, and then you wait 20 minutes and then repeat. So this one is a 3 or 4 coat if you'd like. The last coat being as a heavier coat, I guess. So I did multiple strokes. I did that off camera. I just actually forgot to bring the camera out when I did that portion. And then after you do the final coat of the clear coat, make sure to let it sit. It calls for 4 hours for it to fully harden. This is a couple of days later. As you can see, I haven't really cleaned it or wiped it off, so it's kind of has fingerprints all over it. But in an upcoming video that will be coming out in a couple of days, I'll be actually showing you how to put the emblems on the car itself. That's always a fun process, so please do stay tuned for that. Consider subscribing and checking out some of the other content on the channel. It does help us grow a lot. I do appreciate you sticking to the end here. Thank you so much.